Billy from Gilbert Travels here. After a quick stop at the Centurion Lounge in Miami for an excellent breakfast, today we will be flying to New York's LaGuardia for a just under 3-hour flight in the Airbus A321. This is an American legacy product, so join us on board. At my last flight of the year with American Airlines today, flying to New York, LaGuardia. Come along here on this American Airbus A321. As one of America's most modern narrow-body domestic aircraft, this A321 features a dedicated entertainment screen. The well-padded and comfortable seats in a 3-3 configuration include one of my favorite features, a fully adjustable headrest. The A321 is deceptively long, so sitting towards the front of the economy cabin, in this case row 13, is key to an easy deplaning, especially if you have a connection to make. The notched seatback design gave plenty of legroom in this standard economy seat. I also noticed the aisle seats feature a small step just under the seat cushion, I presume to give better access to the overhead bins. The bins themselves are a standard design. American's A321s do feature some odd and unique seating arrangements, due to missing seats from exit rows, crew jump seats, a mid-lavatory, and a fixed bulkhead. We will look at the rest of the features of this seat once we are in the air, so enjoy this montage of footage as we taxi and get into the air on this beautiful, clear December Florida day. Things will not be the same in New York on the other side, so stick around to see the landing today.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is American Airlines Flight 1626.
Let's go over some of the unique features on this seat as we settle in for this short flight today. It features a 2-piece tray table, with the initial half deployment great for a drink and a small snack. Then fully deployed, it will work for a full meal or to use a laptop or as a work surface. It does slide in and out, and both configurations feature a cup indentation. Personal item space is limited, as the seat features a single small mesh pouch, already largely filled with the airline literature. All the seats did feature a small coat hook, and much more importantly, a dedicated universal power port. I in particular liked how these were mounted nice and high in the seat, rather than down under your knees, for easy access, and they are usable with the tray table up and down. The bottom of the screen also features an audio port, USB charging point, and I presume, an old input or service port. Any ideas? Share in the comments if so. The overhead panel features individual air and light options. Now let's turn our attention to the main feature of this seat, but not before watching some mandatory advertisements. While we wait for that, note these screens do feature a privacy angle blackout feature, so you do not see what your neighbor is watching, while you can see what you are watching just fine. However, it is only of partial utility, as I noted you could easily see what the passenger in the rows ahead of you is watching. Perhaps it would be less distracting at night though. Now that we're in, let's browse the options available, starting off with a drink menu, and then of course, a robust, interactive 3D flight tracker. This is the best flight tracker on a narrow-body aircraft I have seen, and it offers a multitude of available viewpoints. Of course, what would a screen be there for without movies and TV options? And this system is no exception there. With a good selection of new film releases, as well as for parents out there, a dedicated Disney section. The built-in e-reader features the aircraft's menu card, but this is already in print just a few inches away from the screen. I am eager to order some of the new menu items to show on this channel, but alas, this flight was not long enough for a meal service. I settled in and watched this forward view screen with aircraft statistics. Not as elaborate as on my 777 Premium Economy flight, but still appreciated. Clouds started to form as we prepared to head back overland in the Carolinas. So enjoy this beautifully executed instrument approach landing into New York's LaGuardia, and stick around for my closing thoughts.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's our pleasure to welcome you to New York's LaGuardia Airport, where the local time is 2:10 p.m.
As we deplane, we get a look at this aircraft's first class section, which we have an upcoming review for on this channel. As I have mentioned before in my Charlotte Minute Suites video, America's fleet inconsistencies from merging with US Airways are very much displayed in the A321. This Legacy AA version is one of the best domestic aircraft in the sky today, whereas the Legacy US version is one of the worst. See Robin from Viewlog's video on that aircraft for comparison. All of these aircraft, as well as the new A321neo deliveries, are going to be standardized to the Project Oasis configuration I flew on the 737 last year. This does not even mention or take into account the unique flagship transcontinental version of this aircraft. I have mixed feelings about all this. As well, I did not hate the new interior for Project Oasis. It is certainly a marked downgrade over this fabulous aircraft, but a much needed upgrade to these old US Airway aircraft. Making it even more confusing, American has systematically removed indications from their system that made it easy to know which version you were booking, as recently as earlier this year in 2019. Now checking if the seats advertise power ports seems to be the only consistent way to know which aircraft you should be expecting. If you can find this version of the plane, I highly recommend booking a flight on one while you can. Come back again soon for more flight reviews here at Gilbert Travels. In the meantime, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you can be made aware when more content is available. Thanks for watching.